guys. Definitely not the second time doing this. Fucking Rotary's fucking teams. Done that weird glitch thing, so anyways, here is Matchday 2 of the FFL, featuring Rotary's Raed and Cameron's Spurs in the first game. Both these teams suffering defeat in the first game actually. Raed sitting bottom of the table, 16th, Spurs sitting in 14th. Spurs suffering a 2-0 loss to Ajax, and Raed suffering a heavy 5-0 defeat to Sheffield Wednesday in the first game. Here's the lineup for Raed. Change formation of 3-5-2. With Mendy coming back in the team for Roach. Mendy sitting a CDM, and De Jong and Neves are centre mids. Because Roach lost a fucking custom formation, which annoys me every time. Here's the Spurs lineup, unchanged from their loss to Ajax. So I need to change Asenjo's number actually, if I was to do that. Oh, yeah, the main keeper, shit he is. But yeah. Here we go with the first game.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
I think it's going weird, but it's all weird outside. Apparently I've been streaming for 5 minutes, but I haven't. Thanks to Dean for the host. And we kick off here in the first game. Martinez back to Mendy, who finds Lukaku. Been cleared away. Gomez now to Vardy. Gomez, Fidel, Gomez, Fidel, Caliguri, Gomez. Gets bought by a Taawoun running. What's that for throwing? He was whipping it in, and Justin getting ahead of it. And it's Fidel with a good shot and a good save from Caliguri. And surprised Caliguri, not Caliguri, I'm surprised Justin keeping his place in the team following the 5 goals he let in the last game. But he did have a pretty good pre-season, to be fair. That's probably why Corey's kept him in the team for now, ahead of Perrin. Sure, this can be interesting to see how he plays and if he will keep his place after this game if he has a bad game. This Caliguri back to Fidel. Caliguri forward to Akinfenwa. He comes in and De Jong will head it away. Moreno's playing right position there. Robin to Vardy, back to Moreno, back to Vardy, back to Moreno. Vardy are ripping it in and there's nobody there. And that will go out for a goal kick. Justin with the goal kick. Find Aspas out on the right side. Martinez. Find Neves needs to lost the ball. Kagawa to Moreno, who can't keep it in. Bartrop forward to Martinez. Good turner for Martinez. It's Aspas. Will whip it in. Caliguri takes it down and clears it. Gomez heading it to Akinfenwa to Jamie Vardy. Gomez forward to Moreno. He's got a space here. Moreno's got loads of space here. See Awe through the back. There's a good clearance there from Sheer Moreno. Heads out for a throw-in to Spurs. It's Caliguri with the throw-in. Throwing it to Fidel. Back to Caliguri and he comes in. And it's Aspas who's doing well to trap back in defence. Martinez to Draxler, who finds Lukaku. Draxler. Mendy, Draxler forward to Lukaku. De Jong to Martinez. De Jong, Martinez. He tackles him and we'll find Akinfenwa. Does well to use his strength there, but it's a terrible ball. And Aspas will happily claim that. And we'll find Mendy. A good ball forward to Martinez actually. Lukaku trying to find Martinez again, but Moreno will break that up. Benicio will play it to Moreno, who will find Iron Robin. Gets tackled by Mendy. Just doing well in that CDM position. Moreno with the throw in. We'll find Robin. Back to Moreno. Finally gets tackled by De Jong. Aspas. Getting a bit caught there, but Bartra's there to help him. Bartra's being caught and Bartra will take the throw in. Oh, and Gomez wins it back for Tottenham. There's a risky tackle there for Bartra, but it's all well. Moreno. Find Gomez. There's a good ball in from Gomez, and it's category at back post, but it's a weak header, and Justin will easily catch that. Martinez sending it to Neves. Mendy. Good ball to Martinez. Martinez will rip it in. Lukaku can't get his head on it, and category will head it away. Akinfenwa almost given away there by Akinfenwa, but wasn't. Vardy to Akinfenwa out wide to Caligari, inside to Akinfenwa. Vidal, good ball forward to Akinfenwa, who will chip it in. And Aspas will clear it away, and Draxler will just punt it away. Jesus to Vidal. Kagawa, back to Vidal. Jamie Vardy, Vidal. Robin, Vidal. Kagawa. Out wide to Moreno. Vardy trying to whip it in, comes off Aspas, and it's going to be a corner. Two Spurs in an uneventful first half so far. And with a poor corner, De Jong will happily clear that away. Lukaku using his strength there to hold off whoever that was. Play it back to Aspas. De Jong forward to Draxler, finds Martinez, and Martinez is in, he's got the pace. He shoots, and Szczesny with a good save. Martinez had to shoot then, otherwise he's going to get tackled. Draxler whips in the corner, and it's Moreno heads it away. Gomez heading it towards Bartra. Neves to Mendy. Back to Neves. Also Mendy to Mendy. De Jong to Neves. Tackled by Vidal, and that should probably be the end of the half. There you go. Two shots to one in the first half, a bit of a boring first half, I'm not gonna lie. But wouldn't expect when 16th faced 14th. Martinez to Lukaku. De Jong goes back to Otamendi. De Jong. Draxler back to De Jong. Lukaku forward to Draxler, who goes good ball in, and Neves hits the post. There we go. Finding some excitement here in this game. And Neves almost putting it past Szczesny goal. Rattles the post and gives Szczesny a bit of a scare there, but not enough to. I think it's enough to worry him just yet. Gomez forward to Moreno, no category, sorry. And Chimera heads it away. It's when it's fast Kagawa, who's trying to find Gomez, I think it was, but it's a poor pass. Lukaku forward to Akinfenwa, who muscles De Jong with the ball. Category gets tackled and we'll go for a throw, and you've got both teams making a sub here. Got Brandt coming on for Draxler for Raed, and you've got Warburton going off for Jugeros.
Substitution
for
for Tottenham
Spurs.
Hotspur coming off the pitch. Number 29, Rionegro, to be replaced by number 14, Rionegro.
Lukaku finds Martinez. Back to Lukaku. Back to Martinez. Back to Lukaku. Go back to Mendy. Neves. Mendy. De Jong. This is the last game of Spurs. They are they draw back a lot, and they do make quite a wall actually, Spurs. But obviously, it's proof in last week the right team can break them down. As Ajax put 2 past Chesney last week, and now Raed have hit the post already. Jamie Vardy forcing the corner here. Spurs making another sub as well. And it's Kisera coming on for Akinfenwa. I'm surprised Kisera isn't starting over Akinfenwa as well, considering Akinfenwa's playing on the right hand side, not down the middle. Brandt with the corner in. It's Eric Bartra, and it's a good save. It's not Eric, it's Mark. I don't want to say Eric. Mark Bartra with the header, and it's a good save from Chesney. And Neves winning the ball back for Raed. Brandt goes back to Mendy. Lukaku to Aspas. Martinez, Lukaku, Aspas. Neves, lovely ball to De Jong, who shoots, and it's an easy catch for Chesney. Yeah, if I was Cameron, I would personally have I would have Jamie Vardy up front and Gomez and Robin as the forwards personally, but that's just my take on his team. Or even Akinfenwa up front, the big lad up front.
Substitution for Tottenham Hotspur coming off the
But yeah,
pitch.
it's down to him.
Number 23, Shinji Kagawa, coming onto the pitch.
What he does.
Number 12,
He's the manager, not me.
Victor Wanyama.
Wanyama's coming for Kagawa as well. Aspas wins the ball back for Raed. De Jong back to Aspas. Lovely ball in, and Jesus heads it away, and it's fast. De Jong takes it first time. Comes off Fidel. Well taken there from De Jong actually, hit it first time. He might treble Szczesny actually if Fidel didn't throw himself at it. Oh, Szczesny punches the corner, not head to, catches it, but Bartra can't get the header on target. That might have troubled Szczesny if he was on target. Might have forced a dive out of him. But no, Szczesny sees it go. Actually, no, Szczesny had it covered. He watches it go wide. Neves forward to Aspas. Or back to Aspas, I should say. Neves. Martinez to De Jong. Brandt. Neves to De Jong. Renner gets a block on it, but he's forced to Lukaku. He tries to Bergkamp turn, and the ball will bobble through for Lukaku, and Lukaku will bury it past Szczesny to make it 1-0 late in the game as well. And I'm sure Roach should be more than happy to see his signing finally score. First goal for Lukaku in the league this season. Well taken past Szczesny there. And Spurs need some kind of a miracle here to go back into this game, I feel. Wanyama forward to Trigueros. Martinez to De Jong. Martinez, Brandt, Jim Morello. At Raed to Bartra. Mark Bartra will find Aspas. Aspas find Mendy. Lukaku back to Mendy. And Mendy has a really good ball in, but Szczesny will claim that.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Caliguri, Driguel, Kisera, Wanyama, Vardy, Gomez, Moreno. Raed sees that ball there from Moreno, and that will probably be the end of the game here. Martinez heading it back, and yep, that is it. Raed walk over 1-0 victory over Spurs, lifting them off the bottom of the table, which is where Raed actually started, or spent most of their time in the first season, at the very start of the first season anyways. Had trouble scoring goals and winning, but they've done well to finish like 9th, I think it was. I will get a like stats table, and we're not going soon. Just haven't had a time recently with personal issues going on. So first need a bit of time, and I'll get it done and dusted for everyone to see, like top scorers, assists, etc, etc, man of match, clean sheets. Look at man of match goes to Frankie de Jong with an 8.9. Tries to hit him any player on the right hand side at the end of the game there. 7 shots to 2 in the end for Raed. Definitely turned up in the second half. All great for the win. I'm going to stay with Saudi Arabia here for the second game. See Taawoun not against Spurs. Against Ajax. It's going to be an interesting game. It's second and first is third. Taawoun in second, following their win last week. And same for Ajax. Taawoun winning 3-0 against Rionegro, and Ajax given were the team that beat Spurs 2-0 last week. And it's weird because the league table says that Taawoun are third, even though they scored more goals than Ajax, so might be a glitch in the app there or something there, but Taawoun is second and Ajax are third, due to a goal difference, which is obvious. Yeah, Steve versus Dan here, manager wise.
Number 5, Marquinhos. Number 13, Dani Alves.
Both teams making it through the group stage in the pre-season as well.
Number 10, Parajo.
It's the Taawoun lineup unchanged from their win against Rionegro. To be fair, a lot of teams have been unchanged, so the Ajax lineup also unchanged.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
There we go, game 2 here from on Matchday 2. Taawoun kicking us off here in Saudi Arabia. Son to Pereira, and if memory serves me correct, yeah, Son is the top scorer at the moment. Only person scored 2 goals in Matchday 1. Son whipping it in actually for Barsagli to head it away. I've been had a first chance there, but it wasn't to be. Callahan no football, playing it back to Pereira. Good little turn there, but Nakata would tackle him. Felipe forward to Dani Alves, Nakata. Callahan will pick the ball up off following the tackle from Ricardo Pereira. And Brian will win it back for, or try to win it back, but tackle the ball up for a throw in to Ajax. Arthur back to Pereira. I've got hiccups, it seems. Arthur. And the ball got a lot of space in the middle actually, Arthur. And we'll go out wide to El Shaarawy. Comes inside, but it's a heavy touch. It's been tackled there by Son. Morris to Pereira. A lovely ball forward to Harrows. Should get there ahead of Manolas, I think it is. Morris back to Harrow. Tagged by Felipe Luis, but the ball's been played forward here to El Shaarawy and Ben Arthur back to El Shaarawy. Savic to Ben Arthur. Felipe Luis is going to give the ball away here. Fabinho, who's still keeping Cesar Azpilicueta out of the team, which is a surprise I think to some people, but Fabinho's been playing well. He's the only person to be booked as well in the FFL so far in the league. Something to be proud of, I guess. Pereira has a good ball forward to Hara. Pereira back to Hara. Nakata turns, plays it through to Pereira just. Son. Lovely ball forward to Morris. Morris lays it off for Son, and Son makes it 1-0 here to Al Taawoun, and Son for his third goal of the season already. And why can he do this for me when I had him last season at Napoli? It's a lovely little layoff there for Morris. Son bearing it past on Nana. Make it 1-0.
Goal for the host, number 7, Hong Min Son.
Now, to be fair, in the pre-season Ajax is very good, apart from the game against me. Really, so time they struggled. I think the first game they lost as well. Let's check the goalpost now. So El Shaarawy tries to dance his way for the team and can't find a way through. I'll throw back to Savic. Ajax drew for Wednesday, they lost to Madrid. It's been off with a shot and it's split by Marquinhos. Ajax dominate that Raed. Short corner here from Savic and he finds El Shaarawy. Good tackle there by Barami. Barami's gonna pace away, it seems. A lovely through ball to Hara. Gonna do well to hold up here. He wins the throw in as well. Sebastian Hara will throw it away actually to El Shaarawy and try to keep it straight at Son, forcing the throw in for Ajax. Ben Arthur to Savic. Ben Arthur inside to Arthur. Balotelli. Callahan. Back to Balotelli. Callahan trying to dance his way through the defence. Ball forward to Arthur though. Lays it off for Savic, who's done that in the past in the pre-season. He shot from there and scored, but just couldn't do that here. Just kind of loses control of the ball, loses control of the shot really, and ball flies off into the crowd. Hadaki with the goal kick, playing it short. Nagelsmann on the ball now. Marquinhos. Mahrez. Son. Lays off to Fabinho. Plays it through to Harrows, not going to get to that. Barsagli to Felipe Luis. Savic back to Manolas. Felipe Luis forward to El Shaarawy. Savic to El Shaarawy. Keeps the ball, El Shaarawy under the pressure of Fabinho. Plays it through to Ben Arthur. Callahan. Callahan with a shoe and it's a good save from Hadaki. When it comes in for Ajax, Barsekdi heads it and doesn't really get anything on it. It's been cleared away by Fabinho. I was trying to flip over his head, but Danny Pereira was there to read it and clear. Marquinhos to Pereira. There's a lot of pressure from Ajax.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
And now Ajax win the ball back, following that pressure. So to Felipe Luis. Inside to El Shaarawy. Lose the ball, and it's the end of the first half. Son again with the goal here. Only shot they've had though, Taawoun, but it's counted. Alright, so I've had 4. But need to start hitting the target a bit more. See if Taawoun can hang on to this lead. Got Canales on for half time. Son plays Fabinho through for a good ball. And Pereira's there to clear it away. But Fabinho might shot actually. Felipe wins it back for Taawoun. Mahrez to Hala, back to Mahrez. And Manes with a tackle clearing it away. Canales out wide to Ricardo Pereira. We're trying to find Ben Arthur and not being able to. Felipe reads it well. Dani Alves to Bohemian, giving the ball away Bohemian. Can't win it back. Pereira inside to Ben Arthur. Savic to Canales. Balotelli, Savic. Ben Arthur, Canales. Balotelli. Calhoun. Heavy touch, but keeps the ball actually, and it's good ball in, but Fabinho hits it away. Balotelli heading it back into the danger area. Savic and Balotelli make a nice 1-2. It's a fantastic save there from Hadaki, keeping Taawoun in the lead. Over a bit play there between Balotelli and Savic. That's what Savic can do, given the chance to shoot from just outside the edge of the box. Bergwijn's on for El Shaarawy for Ajax. Spin-off whipped this in, and Hadaki kind of had 2 months there, but he punched it away in the end. Savic given a chance again, and Felipe throws himself at it to block the shot. Using his shin to block the shot. Decore is on for Pereira. Wami heads it away. Be Savic to chase and pick it up. Bang it to Bergwijn. Canales. Canales trying to find some kind of pass, and he does. He finds Calhoun. He's trying to find Balotelli, and Felipe will head it away. Decore to Dani Alves. Better Decore. Bouami. Good turn. I'll get the ball back to, well, Dani Alves tackles the ball to Decore. Finds Nakata, who whips it in. And Manes almost had a really bad moment there with Onana, but they've done well to clear it away. Sure. Dan held his breath there watching that happen. Savic to Felipe Luis, a fantastic ball forward actually. Bergwijn sends Fabinho for a bag of chips, and it's Canales. Turns inside, but it's a great tackle, just enough to push the ball away from his feet. Decore to Hala. Nakata to Decore. Mahrez, Decore, and Nakata. Ball forward. That's a tackle from Savic that's a bit too early, and it's going to cause a foul here. Not going to be booked by Savic. Rodrigo's on for Balotelli as well. It's usually Williams, so I see Dan looking for something different this time, and Rodrigo's coming on instead. Great player for me at Napoli to be fair last season. Did want him as my backup striker actually. And it was a chip over the top, but Bergwijn heads it away. And it was can striker, but he's chose to lay off the Son, who's trying to find Bohemian, who did try to shoot, but ball gets cleared out to Fabinho. Mahrez to Decor. Marquinhos. Son. Bergwijn wins the ball, play at the Manolas. Barzagli to Canales. Ben Arthur to Felipe Luis. Bergwijn. Felipe Luis. Bergwijn whips it in, and Marquinhos with a awful touch, and Rodrigo jumps on the opportunity to put it past Herdaki, and will do, and makes a fantastic impact off the bench. Rodrigo, and might actually get him a place in the starting lineup. When Balotelli is yet to do anything of any importance for Ajax that I can remember anyways. But it was did put forward to Rodrigo very luckily, and Marquinhos definitely can be the blame of that goal. Herdaki did get fingertips on it, but it wasn't enough. And to be fair, he done well to get anything on that. But Rodrigo grabs his first goal in the league and his first appearance as well in an Ajax shirt.
Goal for the visitors. Number 19, Rodrigo.
Felipe forward to Mahrez. And this says it all. 7 shots to Ajax, only 1 foul to Taawoun. Switching the player to Dani Alves. Army. Nakata gets tackled by Ricardo Pereira. Can Ajax grab a winner here? Canales uses the ball to Nakata. Army. Tackled by Pereira, and Pereira keeps it in somehow. We have Paco Alcacer coming on for Halo. Callahan trying to get the ball to Canales, and does. Savic. Rodrigo. Laying off for Canales, and it's a good save from Herdaki. Bergwijn's going to get the ball, but he's going to be tackled by Dani Alves. Son forward to Decor. Alves. Lovely ball forward to Paco Alcacer. Son to Dani Alves, and can Taawoun grab a winner here, and they can't. It's been headed away by Barzagli. Dani Alves winning the ball back. Not for long though, and end the game there with a 1-1 draw between second and third. I feel like potentially Ajax feel a bit hard done by there. The amount of shots they did have a goal, but a mixture of poor shooting and Herdaki being great in goal, keeping the game at 1-1. Mainly Herdaki being good in goal. 8 shots, 5 on target, only 1 shot, 5 Taawoun. Unexpected from them to fair, they've been quite good in finding a goal and making chances. Man of the match will go to Mahrez, I think, with an 8.3. Yeah, Mahrez with an 8.3 will take man of the match here. We'll move on to the next game here, which is also a top half game at the moment. She's Owen's Banfield. We're currently sitting in 4th, take on currently the league leaders, Sod and his lads at Sheffield Wednesday. And not only is this a big game for the league in terms of its fourth versus first, it's also cousin versus cousin. It'll be interesting to see how this game goes. In the past, I actually can't remember the results in the past. I'll have a quick look before these teams come out. So once again, we're at this fucking stadium and it's confetti everywhere. I have to watch a cocaine Bernardo Silva. We'll find these results. Which teams come out? Okay, so we've had 1 win for each. Roma, Sot's old team, beat Banfield 1-0 and Banfield came back 4-1 win against Roma. Sot's a new team now. Banfield got new players as well. With the Banfield lineup unchanged from their win in the last game. Banfield beat, moving 2 seconds, they beat Madrid 2-0. And obviously Wednesday beating Raed 5-0 to take the top of the table, and obviously sort of unchanged his team. His team's unchanged, I should say. That makes more sense from that thrashing of Raed. Unsurprisingly, we're kicking off here, game 3. Banfield kicking off in a confetti-filled stadium. Got off heading the ball away to Kevin Prince, Boateng, Lamar, a good ball actually find Bernardo Silva, Zamido. Inside to Rabiot, Silva back to Zamido. Silva making space, puts the ball in and Diffridge will chest it out, it looked like. I don't think that's a head or a shoulder really, or a chest, but either way it's out for a corner. I bet there are some tall players. Lamar whipping it in finds Nangolan, who will head it away. Silva to Samilo. Silva. Back to Samilo. Alberto trying to find Lamar, I think it was, but couldn't. Oh no, it's Silva, Lamar on the side of the pitch. Supplies. Forward to Silva. Fabio to Silva. There's Alberto trying to whip it in, comes off Saul. Banfield actually getting a taste of the ball here. Well, not for long. Nangolan gives it away to Rabiot. Prince to Alberto and Diffridge with the clearance away, and it's been all for Wednesday so far in the first 10 minutes or so. It'll be Collar for the throw in here. Boateng back to Collar, who whips it into Tedesco, and it's just over. Just wide. Definitely good signs from Wednesday so far. Keeping that aggression got on 5 goals last game. Ganji winning the ball again, back for Wednesday, and Wednesday come again. Boateng to Rabiot, giving the ball away to Deli Ali actually. Rionegro finds Ibra, can't find Rionegro again. Boateng, Ganji, that left to Kolov. Boateng to Tedesco, giving the ball to Rionegro. Boateng giving the ball away to Deli Ali, and Wednesdays need to calm down, I think. Diffridge, good ball out to Dembele on the left hand side. Rabiot to Samilo, back to Rabiot. Samilo, good tag by Deli Ali. Samilo to Rabiot. Bernardo Silva goes back to Soquais. Samilo to Rabiot. Tedesco. Boateng. Rabiot to Boateng. Tedesco. Rabiot. Boateng. Ball forward to Silva, a bit of space down the right side. Silva trying to whip it in and Ridge will cut that out. Then Golden finds Lizard face, Deli Ali, and Silva, good ball over the top to find Rinian. Can't take it down. Koloff will tackle him and in the throw in actually, Koloff as well. And he finds Boateng to throw in, Koloff back to Akanji. Lamar forward to Talisca. Wasted ball by Talisca. Wilson plays out left to Dembele, and then Golden. Carvajal finds Diffridge trying to find Dembele. Samida will head away. Silva, Fabio, back to Silva. Koke for the interception. Deli Ali to Ibar, Ali. Good ball to Dembele. Dembele whipping it in. It's too close to Leno. Someone did throw himself side, I think it was Ibar. It was Ibar. Threw himself at the ball but just couldn't get anything on it. And Talisca's gone down injured there following that tangle with Saul. But Banfield looked to play on. And they have a good ball through to Nangolan who takes a terrible touch. We'll see Talisca did get injured there or not. Dembele, good cut inside. Back to Koke, Deli Ali, Dembele. Koke. Robertson whips the ball in and Akanji heads it to Rabiot. Smido to Silva. Suarez to Rabiot. Silva's running down the right hand side. Goes back to Samido. Rabiot to Talisca. Alberto. Lovely ball from Alberto. Silva can get there. No, Robertson does well to get to the ball first and hold him off and then clear. Talisca passes it to himself. Boateng finds Koloff. Lamar back to Koloff, trying to put the ball in and Diffridge will head it to Rinian. Deli Ali. Rinian. Deli Ali. Rinian. Ibra. Carvajal. I think Rinian just wandered offside, that's why Carvajal didn't release him. That's the end of the first half. And while this half was mainly Wednesday, I must remember that Wednesday did score, I think, 4 of their 5 goals in the second half against Raed, if memory serves me correct. It's going to be interesting second half. Luis Alberto, Asensio, Sakurai, Talisca and Depay all getting on the score sheet in the first game. But so far I needed one shot. So hoping for something a little bit more in this half from both teams really. Talisca did get injured and he's missing some games for Wednesday. He was a key player actually in the last game, so we going to see how Sod covers Talisca for a few games. He used the ball there, Talisca, so here's Alberto, finds Talisca. Silva whips it in and Diffridge will head it away. Dembele intercepts, Ibra. Rabiot wins the ball back. Lamar whips it in and Saul will head it away. Koloff. Talisca. Boateng to Lamar. And it's Diffridge who clears it away. Also heads it away but didn't head of it. Lovely ball from Boateng who finds Lamar, tries to find Talisca and Koke's back to head it away. Fekir is coming off of Boateng, the first sub of the game. Wednesday get another corner. And it's Akanji with a header and Castell's a good save. Obviously it's Sakura that started the goal scoring in the last game for Wednesday. So Murphy's seen about partner there who done it here in this game. Bernardo heading it to Rabiot. Bernardo getting it back. Samilo to Alberto. Comes off the fridge and it'll be another corner to Wednesday. The pressure continues here for Wednesday. Elmar whips it in. Silisco gets something on it, but not enough to head it towards goal. Carvajal now will play it forward to Nangolan. Saul to Deli Ali. Ali whipping it wide. Samilo handing it towards Akanji. Fakir to Lamar. Nangolan intercepts and plays it back. Carvajal now. Lovely ball forward to find Rinian. Kanji heads it away. Nangolan trying to find Deli Ali, it's blocked by Kanji. And a corner here for Banfield as Cabrera comes on for Rinian, and a double stop for Wednesday. Depay and Asensio on for Alberto and Lamar respectively. It's coming in, it's Kanji heads it away this time instead of heading it towards goal. And Bele shoots, and it's a good save from Leno. Then Bele with the corner. And it's Silva who hits it away. Instead of Silva. Ebor trying to turn and cut off with a good tackle. Cut off to Rabiot. Silva. Rabiot out wide to Asensio. Cut off. Tackled by Carvajal. And then Golan trying to play to Caboy and Can. Caboyas, I think that's how you pronounce his name, gets ahead of Asensio actually. Caboyas sent it in again, and it's Deli Ali for a good header at goal. Leno does well to get it down low and save it. Banfield have a good bit of pressure here. Bias trying to find Nangolan, but Kanji there getting ahead of him. Prior to Talisco. Asensio, Fakir, Kodlov, Fakir giving the ball away. Nangolan to Ebor, back to Nangolan. Over the top to Cabrias. Deli back to Cabrias, who whips it in, and Smilo will head it away. Diffridge to Dembele. Dembele just forward to keep it in. Robertson. Dembele. Good, lovely ball in. And Ibra gets onto it, and Ibra will bag his first goal of the league. In a very important game as well. In an important match. More than just two teams, his family. Dembele finds Ibra, who gets a free header actually, because Sokratis kind of lost it where Ibra was, I think. Didn't challenge it. I don't know if there's a bit of a defensive issue there between Akanji and Sokratis who had Ibra. But Ibra will head that past Lerner in goal and take the lead for Banfield very late in the game. My pen falling out of ink, which ain't good. Really random, but yeah. Koke gets the ball, Cabrias, Koke, Cabrias. Back to Koke, and then Golden can't get the ball as Koke breaks up. Depay looking at something going there for Wednesday. Zamilo to Silva. Rabio. Good turn there from Sakais. By trying to Burkamp turn the Fridge, and the Fridge will poof it away for throwing. As it's Adam coming on for Koke for Banfield, just to solidify in the midfield. Solidify. Barely say my own name. Kolov going back with the throw-in actually to Akanji. Zentio to Kolov. Good turn. He needs to do something with it. Kolov needs to get hassled by Lizard Face. Surprise to Fakir. Surprise forward to Depay, and it's Tedesco, and it's a Bernardo Silva, and it's a point saved here by Wednesday from a Silva who sort of spent a lot of money on, and that money coming, or the money being definitely paid off here with a late goal here. So this got lane off for Bernardo Silva, who puts it past Castells, and it will definitely be point shared here in this game, and this referee is going to be really generous with this extra time. No, he's not. It'll be a 1-1 draw for 4th and 1st, or 4th and 1st before this match day started. I'm sure that'll be changed now. Maybe. Be interesting. The top 4 teams have all drawn. Pretty sure. Shows who's going to be tight at the top. Sort of the lol in chat. 45 million well spent on. Both teams having 4 shots. So yeah, even game and honours shared, and quite a right result in the end. And a match will go to potentially Dembele with an 8.2. Yeah, Dembele edges out Silva with an 8.2, Silva with an 8.1. So we move on to game 4, which is AJ's Bohemians, or Bohemian, against Scott's Rionegro Aguilas, who have the best away kit in the league, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Taawoun's away kit is quite nice as well. Both these teams suffering the loss in the first fixtures. Bohemian losing to Orlando City 1-0, and Rionegro taking the 3-0 loss to Taawoun. Bohemian unchanged from that game. And Rionegro also unchanged from that game. I know Scott wants more of his players, and I think he's got a new game plan on for this game. Potentially, see how it goes if he has. But I know definitely Scott wants more of his players. So we are kick off game 4 here. As Shane W picks up the ball on the left hand side, Rugani to William Jose. Dembele to Jose, back to Dembele. We'll find Morata, who tried to turn David Luiz, and it's a penalty. David Luiz is not going to be booked, but it's just more unfortunate luck here for Scott and his team. It's a soft penalty in my opinion, but see if who is this taken up anyway? It's William Jose and he slots it past Michael to make it 1-0. It's the first goal here, Bohemian in the league. It's a fortunate goal, but it's a goal nonetheless. Rionegro do have a lot of time in this game to grab something out of this for sure. Let's Rionegro kick us off here following that goal. Following, yeah, the goal. But he whips it in. Dzeko and Dzeko equalise. We equalise straight away for Scott and the penalty is undone. Lovely ball from Belotti. Dzeko gets onto it ahead of everyone, ahead of Pickford, and equalises straight away for Rionegro. Pickford was dumbfounded really, but like I said, Rionegro had plenty of time to respond and they've done it within 2 minutes. I think it was 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Valencia to Jose. Valencia whips it in. It's Felipe Anderson. He whips it in himself and Davies will head it away. Company to Valencia. Mata. William Jose will shoot and it's a good save from Schmeichel. See what happens from the corner here. Felipe Anderson ripping it in. Company comes off his head like a 50p piece. Could have done better there. Michael with the goal kick. Company heads it forward to William Jose. David Luiz intercepts. Mendy to Ritzel. Ritzel out wide. Find Meunier. Trying to find the ball through to Dzeko, but it comes off Duffy and Rionegro get a corner out of this. We have to go from Dzeko. And it's Company heads it away. Stones. Meunier. Sigurdsson trying to get the ball in, Ritzel comes with Dzeko. Sigurdsson will shoot, it's a good save from Pickford. And it's a goal. Whoa! Bohemian were lucky there. Ball was given away and very lucky that Dzeko couldn't get into that pass from Goetze. It's a good sign from Rionegro, it's a good sign from both teams really. Heading back to William Jose, Dembele forward to Mata. Valencia chipping it in and David Luiz heads it away. Mata now. Dembele, Sigurdsson will run it back. Sigurdsson to Belotti. But he keeps the ball somehow. So loosen the ball to, oh no, the Ritzel winning in the back actually. Play the back. Fred out left to Duffy. Morata intercepted by Madrid and Madrid will clear. Felipe Anderson throwing it to Fred. Felipe Anderson the threads. Duffy. Shane Duffy whips it in and it's straight at Schmeichel. Garni heading it forward. Fred getting something on it and it's Duffy to Company. Dembele. Valencia. By Mata. Stones to Goethe. Sigurdsson will just hoof it away for no reason whatsoever. Valencia to Mata. Fred to Dembele. Valencia to Mata. Sigurdsson with the tackle and the ball's going to go out of play again. Mata throws it to Rionegro. Jose tries to chip or put a cross in his foot by Stones. He's going to go out for a corner. Felipe Anderson on the corner. Sigurdsson will head it away for a throw in. Yep. Matt's going to let it go. Belotti winning the ball back for Rionegro. Sigurdsson forward to Goethe. Mendy forward to Belotti's made a storming one here. Good turn from Belotti, trying to find Drek over rear cross. Valencia into the middle for Regani. Duffy. Dembele. Duffy. Dembele, Duffy. Dembele. Fred to Dembele, back to Fred. Dembele. Mata, good ball in. Muniz going to head it away on his far as Dembele. Mata. Good tail by Sigurdsson, actually went through man to get there, but if he allows it to the foul or the play to go on, I should say. Goethe to Mendy, Belotti, Goethe, Sigurdsson.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Valencia clears it downfield to Felipe Anderson. On full ball there, the ball fell to Fred who raced the chance. Schmeichel with the clearance. Clearance goal kick, sorry. Goethe, and that's the end of the first half. Very good half for both teams actually, in my opinion. Unfortunate penalty for against Scott, but his team bounced right back. Four shots to Bohemian, 2 for Rionegro. Moving to the second half here. David Luiz to Axel Witzel. Belotti, Goethe, up by Company, Dembele, Willian Jose, Mata, Goethe, Sigurdsson, Goethe to Mendy, Goethe, Mendy. Comes off Valencia, full back to Mendy, and it's going to go actually out for a Bohemian throw-in. Valencia, Dembele, Duffy, Felipe Anderson, Dembele, Valencia. Willian Jose trying to put the ball in, Davies gets a block on it, and Sigurdsson will clear. Goethe, David Luiz, Willian Jose for clearance. Meunier trying to put the ball in, Duffy with a good tackle there. Felipe Anderson. He's off to Fred, back to Philippe Henderson. Fred. Wow. Out wide to Duffy, who tries to put the ball in, comes off Meunier. Tries to put it in again and actually tackles Meunier. Retreaty to Dzeko. Dzeko to Goetzar. Dzeko finds Mendy, potentially. Will do, it's a good pass from Dzeko. Good vision as well. It's well to hold off Dembele. Sigurdsson. Good ball in. Meunier back post. Meunier's gone to it, but he just can't get over the header and goes over. That's a good attempt, but yeah, Meunier just couldn't go over the header. We have someone coming on. Pizzi's on for Fred. It's Pickford plays the goal kick to Shane Duffy. Pizzi now inside to Dembele. Poor touch from Dembele. Pizzi will win the ball back. Company will do well to hold off Belotti there. Valencia. Pizzi to Dembele, back to Pizzi. Dembele. That wide to Valencia, who will find Mato. Gets tackled by Mendy and the ball's going to go out for a goal kick. Bohemian making another sub. It's Lingard coming from our. Schmeichel with the goal kick. Dzeko to Goetzar. Sigurdsson. Mendy. A lovely ball in, but Rugani gets to her first. Goetzar back to Mendy. And it's going to be Pickford who punches it away. Goetzar. Whistle. Someone's injured there for Rionegro. I think it's Meunier, number 12. If Meunier's up and ready, he would have gone to that, but he wants to be. Mendy. Good ball through to Belotti, puts it in and Company heads it out. Corner to Rionegro. Yeah, Thomas Meunier did get injured and can be a loss for Rionegro. Stones to Meunier. Madrid to Dzeko. Almost Meunier to Ritzel. And it's a lovely ball to Mendy at that post, who can't keep it in. Jose heads it to Dembele. Pizzi now. Lovely pass from Jose to Valencia. Valencia would retain the ball. Sigurdsson with a good block. Valencia with a shot and it's shit really. High and wide. Took it first time but just couldn't keep it down. Way over. Keita's on for Dembele. We've got Paulista on for Mendy. Or Rionegro. Paulista might be making the start in the next game with Meunier's injury. Lingard with a lovely ball over the top to find William Jose. Stones there to clear. Play to Goetzar, Sigurdsson. Out left to Paulista. Goetzar, back to Paulista. Belotti even, not Belotti. Belotti trying to find Goetzar in it, but poor ball. Gabriel to Ritzel, Goetzar. Futbolista. Dzeko! Oh, it's off the crossbar, unlucky for Dzeko. Scott looking to, or Dzeko looking, I should say, looking to grab a late winner for Scott's team. But Rionegro come again. Madrid, lovely ball to Meunier. Dzeko rips it in, and Lingard will head it away. Felipe Anderson gets tackled by John Stones. David Luiz to John Stones, and Rionegro will get one more bite. That shows a lovely ball from Stones to find Meunier. Going forward to Gabriel with a terrible touch, and it's going to be cleared away. And that's the end of the game, and Rionegro had a fantastic chance there near the end with Dzeko to win the game, but it wasn't to be. That's a good sign from Rionegro at the end. Five shots to 4, but I do feel like Rionegro had better chances. Man of match will go to. There's a lot of 7.7. There's a load with 7.7. I'll give man of match to Dzeko, I'll say. Because I can. Fuck you. We'll move on to the next game now. The next game sees spent his lads at Dortmund face off against Carl's Real Madrid. And Dortmund were one of the two teams to draw last week, along with Marseille. And Real Madrid suffered a loss to Banfield. You see Dortmund lineup unchanged from their draw against Marseille. The Real Madrid lineup changed from their loss last week. Got Casillas in goal instead of Bouffier. I can understand why, because Bouffier's been terrible for Madrid in goal. It's a 4-3-3 formation for Madrid. Ribéry, Costa, Quaresma, front three. Agosto, Matic, and Mkhitaryan. Midfield three. Back four stays the same. Matic and Agosto playing centre mids now to the CDMs. Bit more of an attacking formation. Bit more of attacking formation for Real Madrid. I think that's what they need really. Been struggling with goals. So we'll see how they get on here against Dortmund. They were a solid team first season, finishing 4th, I think they did, 4th or 5th. I think it was 4th. Memory fails me. And Madrid done well actually in the first season as well. Finishing quite high too. See how these two go on here now. A good tackle from Alaba and Pulisic. And Ribéry gets tackled by Selinski. Kimmich to Selinski. Hazard. That's Pulisic to his right and finds him, and it's a deep ball in, and Kyle Walker will head it out for a throw-in. Maguire intercepts and Kyle Walker will clear. Zielinski back to Kimmich, Pulisic, Piatek has a poor header. I think he can get a good connection on that. Weigl to Zielinski, back to Weigl, Hazard, Weigl. Pulisic. Inside to Zielinski, Piatek, Zielinski, Piatek, Pulisic. Zielinski whips it in, Maguire takes a touch and clears. With Raed to Mkhitaryan, Augusto to Quaresma, Augusto. Maguire to Ribery. Ribery turns, Augusto. Ribery can whip the ball in, he does, and it's Costa has a good header at goal and it's just wide. That's what Costa really needed, is a ball's being thrown at him from out wide. He's a big lad in the middle, good in the air. He showed it there, just unlucky to not get that on target. Pulisic gets the header off to Hazard. Pulisic gives the ball away to Alaba. Kyle Walker. Forsberg. Weigl. Hazard. Zielinski. Kimmich. Hazard. Well done with good interception. Zielinski. Pulisic. Alaba with good tackle. Augusto to Ribery. Alaba. Well, looks back to Casillas, who goes up wide. Maguire to Matic, Walker. Mkhitaryan. Hazard pushing forward here for Dortmund. It's a lovely ball through to Pulisic, who shoots, and it's off the post, and it's unlucky there for Pulisic to not make it 1-0. Zielinski through the Weigl, gets tagged by Matic, Mkhitaryan, Rionegro. Gusto to Mkhitaryan. Matic, lovely ball through out wide to Quaresma. There's a fantastic tackle there from Digne, and Zielinski plays it to Rudiger. Zielinski to Hazard, Weigl, Augusto, Ribery, Mkhitaryan to Costa. Ribery goes back to Alaba. It's a lovely ball in, but Rudiger, the man mounting himself, will head it away. Out for a throw-in. Alaba whips it in. Christensen heads it away to Hazard. Rudiger would clear. And as far as Matic, Mkhitaryan through to Augusto, Ribery, Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan tries to shoot, hits Weigl in the face. But Mkhitaryan's there and it's just over. Mkhitaryan got up and got the end of that, and he was unlucky not to put that away. It's a good attacking game so far for both teams actually. Pulisic shooting the post and Mkhitaryan having that chance there. But both teams needed after their first game, with Dortmund not having a very tight game with Marseille last game, and obviously Madrid losing that game. Hazard getting the ball through to Piatek, Weigl, Zielinski back to Weigl, Zielinski get wide to Pulisic. Oh, it was a lovely pass, but Hazard couldn't get onto that. Should have just gambled really. Maguire through to Mkhitaryan, Augusto forward to Costa. Costa with a lovely ball through to Ribery. Ribery waiting for his team to catch up to him. Does he need his team? Doesn't, he goes alone. Gets shot, gets blocked there. Alaba. Comes with Pulisic, Christensen, will clear. Alaba to Ribery, Alaba wasted cross there. Kimmich, Zielinski, Kimmich, ball forward to Pulisic, Hazard. Augusto will win the ball back over him. Mkhitaryan, Augusto, Matic. It's the end of the first half here between these two teams, and it's been a good game so far. Three shots to 4 already in the first half. Both these teams want to win as well. It'd be a good confidence boost to both teams for a win here. Just to push that a bit more to grab the win. Raed is on for Ribery for Madrid. Gusto to Gudres. Christensen will head it away. I saw that wide, which Alaba's going to get to that first. Matic to Augusto, Alaba. Abidal. Alaba. Augusto to Gudres. Gudres will go back to Alaba. Gudres with a lovely ball through. It's whipped in. Digne's had a fantastic game so far. Piatek, Zielinski, Pulisic. Pulisic even, Zielinski. Piatek inside to Zielinski. Pulisic, who's just wandered offside there. Be a double sub here for Dortmund. Luka Jovic on for Piatek and Loftus-Cheek on for Weigl. Madrid with the free kick following your cycle. Alaba finding Digne. Hazard to Zielinski. Forsberg. Hazard to Jovic. Loftus-Cheek to Pulisic. Loftus-Cheek not getting to that ball. Zielinski does though. Hazard, Zielinski. Loftus-Cheek to Pulisic, tagged by Alaba. And Alaba gets the ball first. Ball forward to Costa. Gudres, Augusto, Alaba. Gudres. Kimmich, Christensen, Loftus-Cheek. Zielinski. Loftus-Cheek out wide to Kimmich. Loftus-Cheek, Kimmich, Loftus-Cheek, Hazard, Jovic, Zielinski. Good ball forward to Forsberg, who puts it in back post and Casillas punches it away. Raed will do well to clear here. The dog's going mad outside. Walker to Maguire. Walker goes back to Casillas. Maguire. Mkhitaryan to Quaresma. Augusto gets tackled but will keep the ball. Costa. Loftus-Cheek intercepts. Pulisic forward to Jovic. Kimmich to Pulisic. Pulisic losing the ball. Good ball in here. Well, Raed will head it away. Costa inside to Mkhitaryan. Lebar to Mkhitaryan, Augusto to Costa, Matic at Raed to Quaresma, back to Matic, who can hit him, and he's put it just wide here. It's a good chance there for Matic. Just by the Berkey's goal. I think Berkey had that covered, to be fair. We see Golovin on for Zielinski for Dortmund, and there's a Madrid change as well, and it's Rodri on for Augusto. Forsberg losing out there to Kyle Walker. Costa to Rodri. Mkhitaryan. Gudez. Mkhitaryan. Costa. Kyle Walker. Costa. Quaresma. Costa. Quaresma. Costa. Lovely ball from Quaresma, Costa, and Kimmich just rolled to defend that and put it behind for a Real Madrid corner. Be a corner here for Madrid. Ripped in. Hazard boofs it away. You could Jovic trying to control that, and Kyle Walker's all over him. Surprised if he didn't give a foul. Kyle Walker, good ball out to Quaresma, and lost the cheek to intercept that. Digne inside to Rudiger. Christensen, Rudiger. Digne. Ball forward to Forsberg. Good turner from Forsberg, finds Hazard. Kyle Walker does hold the track back. Plays it back to Casillas. Abidal back to Casillas. Goes out left to Alaba. Rodri to Alaba. Rodri. Taawoun Pulisic. So we're going to see a late Madrid change for absolutely no reason. Falcao's gone for Costa for the remaining minute. Abidal to Rodri. Alaba. Rodri. Matic. And yeah, end of the game, and Falcao didn't even get touch of the ball. Good game that was. It was a good 0-0 draw, better than Dortmund's draw against Marseille last week for sure. Whole game. But another draw for Dortmund and a point on the board from Madrid. There's 3 more matches to go, AJ. You've already played though. So we're going to watch the last 3 if you choose. Man of the match will go to it might be Kimmich or Alaba. I'm going to give that to Kimmich personally, so Kimmich gets man of the match. 7.5. Move on to the next game. Which is Galatasaray, Damon and Mel's team, against Orlando, which is Billy's team. We see a Galatasaray team coming off a 1-0 loss to United. Orlando City coming in from a 1-0 win over Ajax Bohemian on the last match day. Troll 37th here. I have to watch a Bailey and Siege. The Galatasaray lineup on change from their loss in the last game. These two teams actually played in the a pre-season with the Orlando City lineup unchanged from their win. Yeah, these two teams played in the pre-season, and Galatasaray walked away for a 1-0 victory. Got from Corky Arella. I'm sure Damon and Mel will be wanting him to do the same here. Here we go with game 6 out of 8. It's Aki playing it to Corky Arella. Coman to Grimaldo. Sane inside to Coman. Lovely ball forward to Lacazette. Whips it in. Aki will clear. Oh, it's gone in. I thought it's to be cleared away, but Iniesta with an early goal here for Orlando. Yeah, captain of Orlando. Leading his team in style with a weird goal. Here comes Billy. Billy's just appeared out of nowhere. Like I said, whipping it in. Aki gets a touch on it. It comes off Paulinho and goes into the back of the net from the shot from Iniesta. Hit Paulinho in the arm actually. Obviously, handballs on the thing in this game. But Iniesta grabbing his first goal of the league, and yep, I agree with Billy there. Good start. See if Galatasaray bounce back from that. See Galatasaray, like I said, did beat Orlando in the pre-season, and I'm sure they were looking to the same here. But Orlando, I think they found their form following that game in the pre-season, and they're definitely showing it here with another attack here, and it's falling to Lacazette, and Lacazette will shoot, comes off Carvalho. And yeah, Galatasaray need to get something going, and they could do here. It's Quagliarella playing it through to Paulinho, and it's Leon Bailey who shoots, and it's a great save from Donnarumma. Grimaldo will help his keeper up, clearing it away. No wait, some kind of 6'5" powerhouse skyscraper speech from Billy in the chat. Paulinho heads it back to Martin, and Martin will head away. There we go, skyscraper, called it. You'd be interested to see if Gelson Martin scores in this game, because he was at overboard for a little bit. But he doesn't score, but he gets the assist for Leon Bailey. And we've definitely got a game on here. Poor defending there from Orlando. It's a fantastic ball from Martin. He was shocking defence, yeah. Giving the ball away. I think it was Rionegro gave the ball away. It was Rionegro gave the ball away. And a lovely through ball from Martin to find Leon Bailey. Donovan was out of position as well. And game on. Going to our forward, trying to find someone. Carvalho head it away. With Sola to Floran. Thrown that wide to Grimaldo, who actually makes the pass this time. Going with a lovely lay off to Sane. Like I said, another lovely lay off to Sane. And Siege giving the ball away there. Kepa with the clearance. Paulinho gets it to Carvalho. We'll find Gelson Martin. Martin gets tackled by Grimaldo. Iniesta forward to Lacazette. Politano to Odiosola, trying to find Siege. It's a heavy pass. Tellez. Who's it downfield? Odiosola head of it and head it out of play. Alex Telles gets tackled by Sajic. Ball solo full ball forward. Aki reads it well and plays it to Ramsey. Paulinho could play it to Carvalho. Sidibe to Paulinho. Martin back to Carvalho. Quagliarella. Sanchez to Ramsey. Aki. Side to Paulinho. Ramsey to Quagliarella. Bailey. Ramsey. Bailey to Paulinho. Ramsey. Paulinho. He needs to have a great tackle and a good clearance as well. Sanchez to Aki. Ramsey. Lovely tackle by Politano. Coman. Coman can't get that pass off. Paulinho to Martin. Goes to Martin back to Ramsey. Carvalho. Goes to Martin. Carvalho. Lovely ball through to Sidibe. And Sane tracking back to help out with defence. Forcing a corner for Galatasaray. And it's Martin who puts the corner in, and Varane with a header away, making up for his earlier error. Guerrero heading it to Ramsey, heads it back to Telles. Carvalho. Sidibe to Carvalho, forward to Paulinho. Martin. Carvalho. Sidibe to Martin. And Donovan grabbed that easily enough. Kick it out to no one. Ramsey headed that. Aki to Ramsey. Sanchez forwards to Quagliarella. Paulinho. Martin. Comes off Gumoto. It's going to be another corner to Galatasaray. Short corner for Galatasaray it seems. Bailey whips it in and Donovan with a massive punch away. Cohen heads it to Sajic who will clear. Aki heads it to Sidibe. Martin. Sane with a block on that and Lacazette will pick it up, play it to Coman. Sane, Lacazette, Iniesta. Lacazette. So a fantastic ball actually from Lacazette to find Sajic, but Telles gets to it just ahead of Sajic. We'll just over to throw-in, quick throw-in, finds Politano, Lacazette, Sajic. Good ball here to be needed here. Oh, Politano gets it in, and Sane had a fantastic chance to put Orlando back in front, but a weak header, and Careful happily catch that. Paulinho. This is a Quaggy with a just. Ramsey. Bailey. Carvalho. Bailey pushing forward. Paulinho, not Politano. Telles. Goes over a tackle there and wins the ball for Orlando. Varane will switch the play to end the half here. Going in at 1-1, it's been a good game thus far, and I think both teams have had good chances to go ahead really. You can see who gets the advantage in the second half. I don't know if we go either way. Galatasaray have a lot more possession though. Just need to convert that possession into chances. Orlando kick us off here in the second half. To Coman. Iniesta. Sajic. Lacazette to Politano. Good switch. Sidibe will head it away, but heads it backwards to Coman. A lovely ball in, and Telles will head that away. Iniesta. Coman comes off Sidibe's dick. As Coman tries again. Sane's going to try again. Sidibe's going to put that for a corner. See what Sajic can do with this corner. It's a lovely corner and Taawoun heads it straight at Kepa. Another easy catch for Kepa. Sanchez takes a terrible touch there, and Politano's going to get to that and actually tackle Sanchez. As well as Galatasaray centre backs out the game for a sec. Sajic whips it in, it's Lacazette, and it's going to fall to Paulinho. It's Coman is the first chance, then Lacazette, I apologise. But Paulinho doing just enough to stop that getting any kind of power on in. Kepa happily latch onto that. But Orlando come again. Well, they were until Carvalho stuck his leg in there and broke it. Odriozola, who big ball forward for Sane. Sidibe will get to that first. Carvalho to Paulinho to Ramsey. Get tagged by Sane. Odriozola to Politano. Sane to Lacazette, trying to find Sajic. Tellez all clear-ish. There's a dangerous pass there, but it works. Carvalho forward to Leon Bailey. He's going to turn and the boost is here. Ooh, we get tagged by Odriozola. Trying to do nothing with it. He got caught in two minds of passing or shooting. Carvalho wins it back low for Galatasaray. Ramsey will lose it for Galatasaray. Gumolo forward. Naki to Carvalho. Sidibe. Paulinho to Carvalho. Martin to Paulinho. Carvalho to Sidibe. Iniesta will win the ball for Orlando. Iniesta's got options. He goes long. Politano to Sajic. Sajic will shoot. And what a goal from Sajic! Oh my days, what a peach. What a cracker, as Betty would say. And it's a fantastic goal. It's reminiscent of Salah's goal today against Chelsea, really. It's a bit further in for Sajic, but what a goal, what a peach. Eat peaches for days and leave that for days. That's a fantastic goal. Look at that, that serves a replay too. What a finish. Sajic with goal of the season already. And I thought his name right, get in. Sajic put in Orlando in the lead here for a fantastic goal. But Coman's been injured again, and he could be a trouble for Billy this season. Troy one for Quagirella as well. Billy claims score of the season already. Naki will play it back to Kepa. Carvalho forward to Paulinho. Martin's pushing forward, and that's a race to Courses Dunn will collect that. Will definitely be content of goal of the season. Carvalho to Ramsey. Bailey forward to Troydini, who's offside. And an Orlando sub coming on here. It's Carrasco coming on for Coman, who's definitely picked up a knock or something if he's being subbed off. Dunham with the free kick, gives it straight away back to Galatasaray. Ramsey throws himself at the header. Troydini to Paulinho, and Paulinho passes it to Dunham. Dunham kicks it out to find William Carvalho. Needs to work on his kicks. Dunham, as good as he can go. Troydini, that way to Martins, and it's Paulinho. What a save from Donnarumma. I'm sure Billy will be typing skyscraper or tower and Inferno as we speak. Throwing an amazing save there from Donnarumma. There we go, what a save, that was a fantastic save, and Orlando pulling out all the stops here. Sajic with a fantastic goal and Dunn with a fantastic save. And until Sane had that terrible touch on the save, Galatasaray pushing for a third goal here. I think they're going to need another goal. It's pressure from Galatasaray. William Carvalho inside to Paulinho, at wide to Martin. Also Martin comes off good mode though, he's going to fall to Dini, who finds Leon Bailey, who finds Carvalho. Paulinho to Martin, and Tar will head it away. Billy shouting, hold his team. Sanchez to Aki. Ramsey. Tellez. Lovely ball to Troy Deeney, and it's off the crossbar. And that was the chance. And here has gone for Carvalho. A few minutes left to play, and I'm sure Billy can finally breathe a sigh of relief following that pressure and following Troy Deeney hitting the crossbar. Believe the oof in chat. The cheeky oof. Sayet changing it to Politano, and all Orlando needs to do is hold the ball. Iniesta, Lacazette, after turn, Iniesta. Right to Politano, when they add sorts to the window by grabbing a third. I'm just going to keep the ball. Just going to keep the ball, the cheeky bastard, and they'll claim the 2-1 victory. Here in a very good game actually, I enjoyed that game. Guys, that's why unlucky not to grab something out of the game. Believe the easy in chat. Cocky little bastard he's been watching Roach. His interviews. Didn't even break a sweat. Happy with my reference there, Billy. We're putting him to watch. Oof. But he decides to get man of the match because of that goal. Martin's with an 8.5. Where's Martin? Oh, it's Hayek with an 8.6. Edges out Martin's. Where's Martin? Winning Martin on game. Yeah, Hayek with an 8.6 takes man of the match. And Black's supreme goal. I don't understand why. 4 shots to 6. Good game, good game. Now move on to the next game. We'll see Piero's Juve take on my boys Marseille, and I'm waiting for Billy to lower my boys. Because the kind of thing he does. Del Piero. And Juve come to this game following a 2-1 loss to City in a very good game. And Marseille come to this game following a 0-0 draw against Dortmund in a dull game. But did face Juve in the pre-season, and we did walk away with a win. It was a comfortable 3-0 win with a hat-trick from Timo Werner. Team Timo. So I'm hoping for the same here, would be nice, but very nice week's performance, I'm not too sure. Here is the Juve lineup. One change, and this man Dusic coming in for Giovinco up front. No changes otherwise to the team. Marseille. Believe the Marcelo, I guess, and it's my lineup and change from the draw from last week. Had no reason to change it really in my eyes, but we'll see how this game goes. So we go kick off game 7 here. Cancelo to the penultimate game, some people might say. Thomas Partey, giving the ball away to Fisker, just ran into him really. Partey's going to hassle him, hassle his grapes. Fisker going back to Miranda. Alonso inside to Balak, giving the ball away to Belababi. And Dusic. Belababi to Kondogbia. Partey to Mandzukic. Belababi to Cancelo. Alonso tackles out for a throw-in. Cancelo to Kondogbia. Bellarabi inside to Alangunis. And clearance to Marseille. Dilic wins the ball back for Juve. Saha, lovely little bit of skill there. Phantom Mandzukic who shoots, and it's early shot, but it's wide. Lopez wasn't troubled at all from that. Lopez and happy defence. Romagnoli to Cadabek. Tolisso to Romagnoli. Cadabek. Tolisso. Fisco. Tolisso. Sabria. Yeah boy, Game of Thrones. Can't wait. I'm excited. Well, I'm not excited, I just Timo Werner giving the ball away needlessly. Hernandez, Thomas Partey, Saha, Partey, Saha. Partey to Saha. Inside to Alangunis. Saha with a good ball in, and Miranda's going to get that to that above Mandzukic. Werner to Fisco, Tolisso. Giving the ball away to Fisco, or no, to Partey, sorry. Timo will miss that header. Cancelo will pick the ball up and play it to Cadabek. Fisco to Sabria. Gets tackled by Kondogbia with a great tackle. Mandzukic to Saha. Inside to Mandzukic, who tried to play through Kondogbia, I think it was. But Lopez would hoof the ball away. Tolisso would get to that above whoever it was, but Cancelo retrieved the ball. Alangunis inside to Partey, it's Mandzukic to Alangunis, and it's been intercepted by Balak. Dilic with a great header there, above Timo Werner. Thomas Partey. Going back to Dilic. Dilic switched to play to Lucas Hernandez. Partey, lovely ball there to Saha. Bit extravagant, but it'll do. Partey to Saha. Mandzukic tries to Rionegro it, and Lopez will watch that ball well wide. And typically Marseille perform really well in the pre-season, comes to the main season, and we've done poor so far. Miranda to Alonso, Balak to Alonso. Fair same could be said for Raed. They won the pre-season tournament and they've only won one game so far, and not very impressive performance in their 2 games they've had in the league. So Sabria, Tolisso, Fisco, Cadabek, Fisco, Salabria. Cadabek whips it in. Timo, and it's a great save from Patricio in goal. Finally a chance at Marseille. It's a good chance as well, and Werner gets done well to get his foot on that, but Rui Patricio done well to make himself look big and get his chest in the way. Bit short corner for Marseille, Alonso to Sabria. And he's going to whip the ball in, comes off Lucas Hernandez, it's going to be another corner. He played short again. So with a heavy touch and a foul on Partey, and referee doesn't allow it to play on. I personally thought it was a foul, but Sabri with the throw in. Cadabek whips it in. Dilic heads it away. They'll be able to head it away even further, and Alangunis will just hoof it away. Alonso gets pressure but plays back to Miranda. Balak. Romagnoli to Tolisso. Sabria to Fisco. Partey will tackle him. Murillo to Cancelo. Murillo, Cancelo, Murillo. Inside to Kondogbia. Dilic, Murillo. Partey to Cancelo. Alangunis that way to Bellarabi. Mandzukic. Alonso's gonna take. Well, Bellarabi wins it back. Zaha will shoot. Double block, and good defensive play there from Marseille to block the shot and retain the ball. Miranda. Alonso forwards to Promes. Alonso, Balak. Tolisso. Promes through to Werner. Balak. Sarabia. Lovely ball to Promise. Promise in the box and Renner's offside. Renner's wandered us. Oh, it's Promise offside. Oh. He's offside. I mean, the ball was into the box was poor anyways, and Renner didn't get onto it, so ain't gonna matter either way. Tolisso heads it to Bartley. Mandzukic trying to find Saha. Saha whips it in and oh, what a save from Lopez. Head out of nowhere from Bartley. Oh, it's hit the post. I thought it was a save from Lopez. Juve hit the post. This is for half time. It's not what I want to see from Juve. Promise heading it backwards, out of play for a throw-in. Actually out of play for the end of the first half. And Juve do look a lot better than the last time we played them. Four shots from Juve already. On the target though, we've had one on target. Well, we've had one on target at the post. So. And we're gonna hear the kick off second half. Promise. Sabriel. Fisco to Sabriel. Fisco. Cadderback for good ball in and Didic heads it away. Fisco picks it up. Goes behind him. Oh, and Goodness like one even there. Balak shoots, hits Didic in the dick. Twice now someone's been hit in the dick. Belababi to Cancelo. Back to Belababi. Angunis. Cancelo. Kondogbia. Belababi. Didic. Kondogbia to Angunis. Mandzukic. Angunis will shoot, comes off Balak, he's going out for a corner for Juve. Short corner for Juve. Saha picks it up. One's into Fisco and Fisco can get to the ball ahead of Saha here. Promise. Talk about Partey, but Promise wins it back. Balak with a lovely through ball to Promise. A good ball here could result in a goal. So Cancelo in with a tackle is a great tackle, so done enough to put the cross off target for I think Sabri was aiming for in the box. Mandzukic to Angunis. Tolisso to Miranda. Fisco to Miranda. McNaughty to Balak. Sabri to Promise. Back to Promise. Sabri. Promise. Alonso. Lovely ball to Sabri. Promise gets tackled, but if we can let it go. On that play, both teams making a sub. I think it's a Juve throw-in. Weekly is on for Kondogbia and Sabri is going off for Crample. Cancelo with the throw-in, throws it to Dilic. And Gunis to Belababi. That by Alonso is going to be another Juve throw-in. Belababi goes back to Cancelo. Biglio. Angunis to Belababi. Alonso's going to read that well. Balak to Fisco. Werner's got space here. Rampal to Promise. It's a good shot and Bautista with a good save. So what see Marseille doing is pressuring the keeper really. Promise does, definitely has it in his locker. Fisco receives the short corner. Back to Alonso. Let's try to lay off for Tolisso and Angunis will clear. Alonso goes back. Cadderback to Tolisso. Cadderback. Fisco. Cadderback. Tolisso, Fisco does well, puts the ball in, and Murillo with a good header out for another corner to Marseille. Good bit of pressure from Marseille, what my lad's doing. Alonso looking to rip it in this time. And it's Werner, and it's a good save from Patricio. Fucking whip me, being in the chat. Hernandez to Saha. Hernandez. Fisker can't keep it in. Oh dear. DLH to Party. Biglia to Arangunis. Biglia. Belababi. Mandzukic. Arangunis to Thomas Partey, and Thomas Partey will put it past Lopez to make it 1-0 to Juve. And I await some more trolling from Billy in the chat. Partey puts a goal past Lopez. There we go. I think a change in formation or something might be needed. Is this ain't working? Now, he was working in the pre-season, but it's not working now. We've had chances as well, so I don't know what's going on. Tolisso to Fisker, Tolisso to Kalabek. Fisker, Kalabek, Tolisso, Crampel. Tolisso, Crampel, Tolisso. Already. Tolisso, why am I guys just, there we go. Bit forward play please. Alonso. Crampel, Balak. Why are we going backwards lads? Balak. Rampel, Promes, Balak, Alonso, Promes. Werner shoots, and it's a good save from Patricio. Good build-up play there for Marseille. I can see why they went backwards now. It's all part of the plan. But Patricio has been an absolute beast in goal. We have got Valvin on for Promes. As Balak whips this corner in for Werner, he comes off Werner. Alonso. Valvin. Oh, someone launched at Valvin, but Valvin's offside, so it don't matter. He's just offside. Alonso heads it back to Miranda. Tolisso to Fisker, Crampel. It's a lovely ball from Crampel, wanting to beat Valvin here. So it's Balak. Fisker, lovely ball to Tolisso, who shoots, and it's a terrible shot. He had to stretch for the pass. And he tried to shoot on the turn. And puts it wide. And well, it's attacking play from Marseille's. Poor attacking play. Oliver Chilwell for Tolisso for the remaining few minutes. Saha to Hernandez. Partey to Saha, gets tagged by Kalabek, but Saha will keep the ball. Hernandez to Partey. Arangunis. For God's sake. Biglia to Arangunis. Mandzukic. Partey to Saha. Mandzukic. Saha. Lucas Hernandez to Saha. Saha will shoot, good save from Lopez, and no one can get onto an end of it, and it'll be a win here for Juve in a improved Juventus team from the last time we played them. And I'll go back to the drawing board and see what went wrong and see if anything can change for the next game. Team Timo couldn't do it. Team Timo's been quiet, so what's going on? Man of the match will go to Partey for 9.2. He says nobody on the 5 or on the 6 this time. In something have it. Both had 7 shots, we just couldn't put it past Particio and goal. Had a great performance in goal, to be fair. And I move on to the final game, which is a going to be an interesting game anyways, because it's Manchester City versus Manchester United. Matt versus Ryan. 5th versus 6th in the table as well, so all to play for here.
Welcome to the Etihad Stadium. Will you please welcome Manchester United and your Manchester City. Manchester City lineup today.
Wow.
Number 1, Jan Sommer.
Really with the
Number 20,
oof to me chat, fucking hell.
Roberto.
2 games in.
Number 14, Aymeric Laporte. Number 16, Nico Schultz.
New City lineup.
Bastian Schweinsteiger. Number 8, Saul.
Got me good. No changes in defence. Schweinsteiger's coming in for his debut with Saul in midfield, Costa, Perisic and Sanchez. And then Martial up front. Jesus getting dropped. And here's the United lineup in a sec. Also features 1 change. Really got me good. Prick. Citizen in goal. Got Wan-Bissaka, Militao, Bardi and Sessegnon still making up at the back 4. Osteka, Telemans, still the 2 defensive mids. We've got Fernandes, Ozil and Havertz making his debut, I think. And Rashford up front. Yeah, Rashford is making his debut. Is he? I don't know. I can't remember. I'm struggling. Oh, he's not. Havertz isn't. No. Neither is Schweinsteiger. Billy's putting me off, so I'm gonna say. Yeah, we'll kick off here in the final game as I struggle hard. I think I'm having a stroke. Forget him when Yorkshire was and whatnot. Yorkshire was before the season started, Wayne, wake up. Costa to Martial. It'll be interesting because Martial against his old club here. Martial was at United last season. As well as Jesus. Jesus been on the bench for this game. Martial was a deadly strike force at United last season. It's Schweinsteiger for his only shot though, and it's Citizen with a good save. It is. It's fucking with me. Lefty curse is definitely getting to me and it's putting me off my stroke. Schweinsteiger played it short to Costa. Just held by Bruno Fernandes and it's going to be another corner. But yeah, Martial was a deadly strike force to United last season. So it'll be interesting to see if Martial scores here against Ryan. Schweinsteiger looking to play it short again, or no, puts it in the box this time and Bruno Fernandes heads it away. Costa will pick it up. Schweinsteiger back to Costa, Schweinsteiger inside to Saul. Saul turns, whips it in, and Wan-Bissaka heads it away. Saul got one of the goals against Juve in the last game, along with Perisic. And it was Gosteka who scored for United. Session to Havertz, Gosteka heading away to Ozil. Schweinsteiger picking his pocket low and paint to Roberto. He was also at United last season too. Costa can't control it and he goes out for another United throw-in. Sessegnon pump fakes, finds Telemans, Sessegnon Havertz. Militao giving the ball away to Schweinsteiger. Costa to Perisic, Schweinsteiger to Roberto, Costa. Back to Roberto, Costa. Good turn inside. It's a good ball in as well, and Wan-Bissaka heads it away. Roberto to Schweinsteiger, who finds Costa. And it's Perisic who lays off to Martial, and it's a great save from Citizen. Fantastic save keeping Martial out. Lovely play for there from City, but Citizen with a great save with his arm on his hand. Throat's getting dry. We're just talking. Costa whips it in and Bruno Fernandes heads it away. And going to go out for United throw-in. Wan-Bissaka receives it from Gorsteker. Ozil losing the ball to Boateng. Schultz to Saul. Martial to Schweinsteiger. No, right to Roberto, who plays it forward to Costa. And it's a lovely ball in from Costa, and Sanchez is the back post, and it's going to be headed out for a goal kick. Sorry. Martial tried to header for Raed and was nowhere near. That's been all City so far, and United do need to get a stamp on this game and get a foot in the door really. They could do here. The Laporte didn't get away with that header, there definitely would have been. Perisic heading it to Militao. Wan-Bissaka giving away to Martial. Martial out left to Sanchez. Saul. Sanchez back to Saul. Saul whips it in, and Sessegnon will head it away. Havertz. Rashford. Out wide to Wan-Bissaka. Saul to Schultz. Sanchez. Schultz. All inside to Schweinsteiger's got loads of space in the middle here. Costa. Perisic. Back to Costa inside to Schweinsteiger. He's been a key player so far really. Been pinging the ball about. Ozil to Rashford. Rashford giving the ball away to Martial. It's not real life team. Martial shoots and Martial scores, and Martial makes it 1-0. I wonder how Ryan's feeling seeing his old players score against him. Big old oof there for Ryan. I wonder if Matt will be singing the anti-Martial song, not like Ryan used to do whenever Martial would score. Great finish though from Martial. Doing it first time, and Citizen going to keep this one up.
Manchester City goal! Number 12, Anthony Martial.
United almost trying to get the game straight away. Somehow crashed that ball, called that ball out the air. Schweinsteiger to Perisic. Costa. Perisic. Roberto inside to Saul. Sanchez to Perisic. Perisic whips it in. Sessegnon heads it away, kind of, tell him to help it along. Ozil losing the ball. Schweinsteiger gets it back. Shot from Perisic, and it's going to hit Taawoun on the way through. Forcing at the corner. Looks like I played it short to Costa, who keeps it in just. Saul. Schweinsteiger. Saul. Costa. Schweinsteiger whips it in. Wan-Bissaka will head it away. Rashford. By himself here, Rashford. Does have some support though. That player's one offside. Short orders. Nick the ball off Rashford. Boateng to Schweinsteiger. Saul. Roberto, good touch to Costa. And it's going to go out for a corner. Just before half time as well. Schweinsteiger plays it short to Costa. Schweinsteiger to Costa, Schweinsteiger, Costa. Back to Roberto. Roberto. Schweinsteiger finds Costa, whips it in finally, and Wan-Bissaka heads it away. That's half time. A game that's been all City so far. 5 shots to City, none for United so far. Managed to sort his team out. Also to Gorstecker. Telemans. Martial's gone off at half time for Jesus. Interesting. To be fair, the last time Martial went off for Jesus at half time, Jesus came on and scored, so he can do that again. It's a foul. It's a pointless foul as well. But yet he tearing off to another referee. Pointless tackle really from Sessignon. Costa whips it in. Perisic heads it along to Schweinsteiger, takes a very audacious touch in the box there, but nothing comes of it. Schultz to Saul, Perisic gives the ball away to Bruno Fernandes, Ozil. Sanchez wins the ball back, Laporte to Saul. Schweinsteiger's been the player to watch and not concerned why he's been pinging the ball about very easily. Now Schweinsteiger playing out left to Alexis Sanchez. Puts in the box and Jesus with the overhead attempt. City once again winning the ball back and United can't get anything going here. Costa. Douglas Costa playing on Sanchez who shoots, and it's Citizen with a good save. Five corners for City, Jesus. Costa whips it in. And it's Perisic, and it's a good save from Citizen. I thought Perisic was going to add to his tally there. Well, in the first game, Schweinsteiger's gone off, and it's Gundogan coming on. Jesus to Perisic. Still Perisic. Gundogan. Costa. Lovely ball in, and Wan-Bissaka heads it up, but not away. Gorstecker does clear it though. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Wan-Bissaka to Gorstecker. Rashford. Ozil. Havertz. Havertz shoots, and it's a good save from Sommer. I think it's the first shot United have had in the 62nd minute. She's poor really. No word for it. Rashford. Havertz. Havertz with a good ball through, but someone's going to grab that first. And United need to sort something out with their team. Ryan needs to get his boys motivated. Had a terrible game so far. Perisic at left to Costa. Jesus. Back to Gundogan, Jesus. Inside to Costa, and it's a good shot, good low shot, but Citizen will grab his hands on that. Shot, but Citizen giving away straight to Schultz. Laporte to Gundogan. Saul. Sanchez back to Saul. Sanchez. Jesus. Lovely ball to inside to Perisic, and Perisic will add to his tally here and make it 2-0 to City. And that should really kill off the game between how United have played so far. Lovely ball from Jesus, to be fair. And Perisic beating Citizen at near post as well. Sure, Ryan will go back to the drawing board following this game. He weren't too pleased with his performance in the first game, even though they won. So It's a lovely ball to Havertz, who pings it in and Boateng will head it away. Sediments forward to Ozil. Excuse me, Fernando, sorry. Tagged by Saul. And that kind of sums up how United played. Gundogan to Saul. Sanchez. Saul to Schultz, who switched to play. Costa to Gundogan. Roberto. Good ball in. Mabasaka head away. Bruno Fernandes. Ball's given away again. Schultz. Sanchez. And it's Bardi who clears.
Substitution for Manchester City.
He's City sub here. Perisic going off for Artunovic. Schultz with the throw in, going to go back. Saul to Sanchez. Artunovic, Sanchez. Schultz, Sanchez. Of course, Tekard charges in, clearing the ball. Schultz throws it to Sanchez. Schultz heads it in, and it's Artunovic, and it's straight at Citizen.
Etihad Stadium, will you please give a round of applause for today's man of the match?
Saul to Gundogan. Alexis Sanchez to Jesus Sanchez. Saul to Sanchez, Jesus. No Fernandes. Goes back to Militao. And Bissaka. Tagged by Saul. So wins it back. I need to give away to Jesus though. Costa. Goes wide to Roberto. Artunovic back to Roberto. Whips it in. And Bissaka heads it away. And that's the end of the game. And a 2-0 win for City there. Might take them top actually, because we're in the top 4 through their games. But all performance of United. I'm sure things will be changed for a few teams going to Matchday 3. I know especially my team will be. And by that performance, United will be the same. Man of the match will go to Perisic with an 8.5. 10 shot for C, 8 on target, only 1 shot on target for United out of 1. Very poor. But anyways, that will be discussed until we're left for Matchday 3. And I'll see you then for Matchday 3. So until then, take care and adios.